Hi, I'm Sherry. I'm doing the human guide skills. This is going to be the blind person, my husband Mike. This is my daughter Ashlyn. She's going to help protect him. And this is my son Austin, who is videotaping. All right, we'll begin. Hi Mike, it's Sherry. Would you like to go to the kitchen?
Sure.
Would you like to go side and guide?
Yes.
Okay, take my arm. And at this point, he is taking my arm right above the elbow, and he's not holding tightly, but he's just holding on firmly. And his thumb's on the outside, and his fingers are on the inside. And then he will position himself a half a step behind me when we walk. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. There's a narrow passageway coming up. All right, we are in the kitchen, so we are going to reverse directions and go back into the living room. Would you like to reverse directions?
Yes.
Okay, coming to a narrow passageway. Okay, we are walking to a door that will open up on your right. All right, we're coming to a door and it's going to open up on your left. Go ahead and close it. All right, and now I'm going to demonstrate switching sides. And we're going to turn around. Okay, and if he was a child, then he would grab me at my wrist and I would just walk him around and turn around. Like that. Next, we're going to demonstrate the upper arm position for self-protection. Upper arm. And then lower arm protection. It's like that. And then so if he would happen to walk straight, that way when he runs into something, his arms would hit before his face or his body. Trailing against a wall, upper arm protection, self-protection, and the right hand is trailing with the pinky and the side of his hand touching the wall, trailing the wall. All right, we're going to go sit at the table. Okay, the chair's in front of you. Pull it out. Check your seat. This is the concentric circle pattern with using the cane. And he's going to drop to one knee. And then he's going to slide his cane in a half circle until he feels the dropped object, and then he's going to go along, reach across his cane, and then grab it. All right, this is search pattern 1. The blind person will come and get onto their knees, and they will search this area. In searching this area, search pattern 1, they will take both hands and move them out, and then bring them back together. Move them out in an arc and move them back together. And they'll continue to do that until they find the object. Now, if they don't find it in this area, then they move then to the right or left, and they will continue the same search pattern. Next search pattern is search pattern 2, and the blind person's hand, the left hand will be stationary and the right hand will move out in an arc. And they'll move up in that position. And then they'll move to the right. If they're not finding it in that area, they'll move to the right and continue the same movement to find the dropped object until they find it. Our last one is the room familiarization skills, and the blind person is going to demonstrate the familiarizing himself with the room, and he's going to go around the room and then come back and go around the other side of the room, just to get the feel of what objects are in the room. And then he will start going in a north to south grid pattern, and then an east to west grid pattern to finish up. Okay, go around the room. Trail with your arm. And he has protective upper hand extension, and then he will come back. He searched one side of the room. Now he will come back. He will put the arm up in front of his face, protective extension. Then he will use the other hand to trail. Until he comes back to the starting point, which is the door. And then he'll familiarize himself with the other side of the room. And he's using his hand to trail. His right hand is protection, the upper hand protection, upper arm protection, and then he will come back using the upper arm protection, and then using the other hand to trail. Then once he has the outside, the outer wall, once he's familiarized himself with the outer wall, then he will start with the north-south and the east-west grid sections. Come into the chair. Or to the couch. Come into the wall. Now he will start to grid the other direction to to make sure there's nothing else that's in the middle of the room. Coming to the piano. Doorway. Coming to the chair. Coming to the TV. All right, and then he will end up going to his starting point, which is the doorway. Coming to a chair. Coming to a chair. And he's at the point where he started from. And that's the room familiarization skill. Okay, we're coming to the steps, and the steps are going down. The handrails to your left. The handrail stops, and you have 2 more steps. Now the steps, we're coming to the steps, and the steps are going up, and you have 3 steps before you get to the handrail. And that's the completion of my video.